Hello everybody, and today we have a box, and in this box is a ton of fake Lego stuff, and today we have episode 1 of building a fake Lego clone army. So in today's episode, we're going to be pretty much just lining up all the 212 clones, because there's two different types that I did show in last week's kind of fake clone haul video. There's these ones, and then there's also these ones. So yeah, now this one is, I guess, technically 327, but the markings are 212, but the color's wrong. So this is kind of, I guess, supposed to be like replicating the Lego 2013 one. So yeah, we're going to be putting these all onto this green base plate down here in a time lapse in just a few moments. But first, I need you to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. All three of those things help me out so much. And by hitting the bell, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And yeah, also we're really close to 1,200 subscribers, so please subscribe. And yeah, let's get into it. Also, some quick information now. I am going to be for next episode of this series, I'm going to be like lining up these and the really bad phase 2 ones. And yeah, but for this episode, I'm going to be essentially putting all these clones on a base plate, comparing them with my, doing comparisons to the actual Lego versions of these clones, and seeing which is bigger, my Lego 212th Army or my Lepin, we'll call it 212th Army. I'm not sure if Lepin actually made these or not. They're just, all fakes are the same. They're all just bad, which is the point. Anyway, so yeah, let's get into the time lapse. Alright, so here are all the phase 2 clones that are orange, and yeah, so also we already had one open, so we're just going to have that there. And yeah, so we're going to start with pretty much aligning all of these and then counting them, and then going into the next time lapse, which is going to be these yellow ones here, like I mentioned. But yeah, we're going to kind of have a break between both of them so I can kind of talk about them. And yeah, so let's get straight into the time lapse. Alright, so here we have all the Lego 212 clones. We're going to go ahead and put away the garbage, and we're going to put the stud shooters back in the box. There we go. Now we got a more or less clean base plate. And yeah, so here we have all the clones. Now we have to make a time lapse of me putting them on the base plate, which I was starting to do at the start of the time lapse, but I didn't manage to do just because it was kind of hard. But one weird thing, this clone here had a hand where the sun does not shine, and I couldn't put the legs on him or get the hand out. My camera could focus. Okay, well, it's not really oh, there we go. But yeah, I don't know how to get that out. So yeah, we're gonna get into the time lapse now. So here we have all the Lego, or fake Lego, 212 lined up, and in total, in the back row, there is 8. In the front row, there is 7, and in there's another guy. So we have 16 in total, and we had like kind of some spare parts, and also a torso that kind of fell. So we're gonna go ahead and place them back in the box, and yeah. So I actually think I have more Lego ones than these, because Lego ones are worth the money. I mean, maybe not like $20, but originally in the battle pack, you were getting what you're paying for, but these, I mean, they are like $2, but they are quite terrible. However, I must say that these are actually quite good for fake Lego. Like, this printing is not bad. It doesn't do too bad of a job of replicating Lego designs. However, there's an odd trooper whose helmet looks like this, which is just yikes. Also, I did not bother to build the stud shooters, because that would have taken a long time. So in total, I have 17, which is a pretty good number. Anyway, let's see how many official Lego 212 I have. So for my real Phase 2 Lego clone 212 army, I have 14 clones, 15 of these orange ones. Now, this is because they are way more expensive than the fake ones, and I'm probably going to be doing something with the fake ones, like shooting them with, I don't know. I'll figure that out some other time. But besides that, I have like Cody and like Waxer and Boyle and stuff. So, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I have like other 212 somewhere, like in the turbo tank over there. I believe there should be a couple 212. So yeah. Alright, here's a comparison of the two. You could see the Lego one is a bit lighter in tone, where this one it's like more of a tangerine orange, if that's what you want to call it. And I could tell that the fake Lego designers or whatever, they were trying to go off of this design really clearly, and they didn't do a bad job for fake Lego, I'm not gonna lie there. So yeah, I definitely see like where they failed. I think the main bad thing is mainly the color and the part here that's not ideal, but other than that, they didn't do a terrible job. This is not the worst fake Lego I have ever seen, and I won't deny that. So overall, as a fake Lego clone, I'd actually give this one, for fake Lego standards, this is probably the best one I've seen. So I'll give it ignore that noise in the background, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. Pretty good. But yeah, the arms don't go in all the way. And does the stud shooter work? Let's test it out. Alright, we're just gonna be shooting it this way. It worked. Alright, let's move on to building all of these in a time lapse. Actually, on second thought, I don't want the video to get too long, so I'm just going to show these guys off and like compare them to their Lego counterpart. And yeah, and I'm going to make a few notes, because there's actually some cool stuff with this clone that I'm about to show you. Alright, so here is the Leopard version of the yellow 212th Trooper. I'm assuming this one was based off of the one in 2013, and even though I have over here 12 of these boys, I actually think I have more Lego ones than this, because I actually have an absurd amount of Lego yellow 212th, and I'm saying yellow 212th, but I really mean just like the lighter orange 212th, because it is more of like a yellowish orange, but it's still orange in my opinion. So in total, we have 12 here and 1 here, so that's 13. And yeah, so this guy looks not terrible in my opinion. There's definitely worse fake Lego out there, I think. I definitely think that the helmet is the weakest part. The torso is really good for fake Lego, I'm going to say that. And another cool thing about this guy is he comes with so many blasters. Like, you get the basic stud shooter, but you also get like these cool custom molded stuff, including a rocket launcher, which I actually kind of like. I won't deny that. I like giving credit where credit is due, so you know what? Whoever made this, good job. You put a lot of blasters. Another cool thing, you get the angry clone face, but also you get the concerned clone face. Yeah, I mean, better than one face, I guess, is 2. So that's kind of cool. So this guy's actually, like, the execution's not bad. Now, for the torso, this is actually one of the best Lego torsos I've ever seen. I mean, fake Lego torsos. And I actually don't mind it. I just think it looks, I just think they're neat. So yeah, the torso is a pretty good design and pretty good quality print, because like this one is kind of in shambles, and like the dirt is kind of like iffy in spots. But yeah, now one thing they did get pretty bad about this and pretty wrong is the color. It's supposed to be like more of a light orange than a like yellow. So yeah, I mean, people do call them the yellow 212 for short, but they're still just normal 212. They are like light orange 212. And yeah, so overall, this guy's actually not a bad custom. I mean, fake. I'm calling them either Lego or custom, and it's kind of getting all over the place. For the legs, they're okay. I feel like the printing here is a bit small, and it should go over. But like, these ones do a pretty good job of it. Goes like over the middle line of the legs, if you can see there. Where this one kind of just stops at the line of the legs, which is weird. But yeah, now these I have 13 of, and for the actual Lego ones, I need to check how many I have. Alright, so here are all my yellow 212, and there's helmets there too. You might be wondering, why are they all stacked? Well, you're gonna have to wait till Sunday, like the 19th video to come out, because that very cool video it's set to upload that day, and you're gonna want not to miss it, so hit that bell not to miss it. Anyway, so I'm gonna count how many we have in like this big line of them. And this is also part of it, I guess. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's already more. And 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So I believe we have 28 of these yellow 212. Pretty cool. Now make sure to let me know if you guys want me to make a video on how I got so many yellow 212, because it's a story and it's a bit absurd how many of them I have.